I'm entering whereby, and it feels like I'm still in Bukit Vista
Yeah,
actually.
I know, right? The Bukit Vista's office is whereby now. So if you ever want to feel like you're in the office again, you can just cruise over. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to record this so that we have another piece of your legacy here. Oh my God!
Mhm.
Oh my God! Look at what just appeared on my LinkedIn feed. Amazing, amazing. If anyone's an intern here, Ferdy just wrote a post. Ferdy is one of our friends at Gojek. He's the head of digital marketing and growth. He said, "Hey, this is what you should do in a 3 month internship. First month, find a mentor or convert your direct report to someone you can frequently ask for work related stuff. Learn all the tools, start listing your ups and downs. Second month, get to know more people, understand the work dynamic, learn how each department interact, lay down all the things you could do if you're given a larger responsibility. Third month, ask feedback from your direct report, ask their opinion whether or not they would hire you as a full-time employee if they're given a chance to do so. If they say yes, but the company isn't recruiting, that's great. Hey, by the way, that's great advice. I encourage every intern to just follow that, right? So, Erica, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull. Is it okay if I share a conversation? I don't. Okay. Okay. Cool. So, Erica, what you did while you were interning at Four Seasons is you scheduled social media campaigns, assist photo
Mhm.
shoots, you drafted Instagram stories, you helped respond to collaboration inquiries from guests who sometimes are actually local influencers, and preparing press releases. This sounds a lot like what we do, but we don't call it PR, right? At Bukit Vista. Okay, and the PR team has a list of magazine contacts with journalists, and usually the head of department spreads the articles and campaigns daily through email.
Yes.
Daily through
Uh-huh.
emails. Okay, we propose to big brands, influencers, and celebrities to do endorsements, also collaborations, especially when we have new campaigns. Okay, Erica, the reason why I brought you here today is maybe you could help us out, right? So we got a few new people in a new PR chapter, and to be frank, I think I'm doing PR, but maybe not aware that I'm doing PR, so I don't know how much PR
Yes.
experience I actually have. So maybe you can tell us a little bit from the basics. Let's start with the overall goal. What was the KPI at Four Seasons? What was kind of like the thing that the PR department was aiming to do?
Yes, actually, in Four Seasons, like we don't have like KPI written and all that stuff. I actually like know the KPI and stuff since I got to Bukit Vista, and actually it helps with the work. But I'm sure that the main goal that PR team in Four Seasons is actually about like more social media. Like we do a lot of campaigns via social media, and I think the main goal of PR team is to manage social media and also collaborations. I think what's very important in PR in Four Seasons is to get uh, m- amount of collaborations that we can get in a week, like how many influencers we could use, or how many brands that is collaborating with us, or how many magazines that includes us in the magazine papers. And yeah, I think that could be counted as our KPIs, like when I was.
Interesting. Okay, that's actually really interesting. So you're looking to get more influencers, more brands, and get more magazines. Is there any sort of information you can tell us about how what was prioritized? Like, there's so many influencers out there. There's so many brands out there. There's so many magazines out there. How did you guys decide what you want to prioritize and what you didn't?
We actually every month we have different campaigns, and like when I was there, it was February, and we have Valentine campaigns, also room promotion campaigns, and we divided that into like what is it themes, like when we are searching for influencers for Valentine, we search for couples, celebrities, or like
Uh,
we
okay.
search for like celebrities that are married and stuff. And for like the room campaigns, we search for family celebrity, or family oriented, like influencers. And yeah, I think we can see it by the campaigns, what. which viewer we want to achieve more, like based on the theme of the campaign, I think.
Oh wow. Okay, so it depends on. Yeah, this kind of reminds me of Bukit Vista. We have like go deeper theme or whatever. Okay, and it changes according to that. Was there any sort of within that category? Was any other prioritization? Let's say you had to find.
Mhm.
Do you prioritize a influencer by the number of followers they have,
Mhm.
by the audience that they have, how long they've been
Yes.
in influencing? How would you kind of sub prioritize?
Yes, actually, I learned a lot from my head of department. Like she would really prioritize, like because of Four Seasons is like a 5 star, so we search for influencers that are like maybe like above like 10K followers. So like
Ah,
for influencers, we do have like that. What is it, like a minimum of followers, like I think that is what we see first from like when we select candidates for like our influencers or collaborators.
okay, select influencers. And I'm actually kind of curious about this. Was because we talk a lot about communication strategy and
Mhm.
in PR, we talk about you need a different message for a different audience. You need to send it at a different time through a different
Yes.
channel, all right? And I'm kind of curious, like what sort of, let's say, if these were your three types of audience, influencers, brands, and
Mhm.
magazines, what did you find in terms of patterns that worked really well with each particular group of people? Like influencers, I guess you're
Mhm.
reaching them out on Instagram, but for brands and magazines, are you using email, or what is the kind of approach that works best with each particular group?
Mm. I think for like influencers, sometimes they send us a DM, or like they contact us via phone, or
Oh,
like yes, phone
okay.
for PS, like the PR team usually put the PR number like between, like when we send emails, like
Oh,
there's no,
wow. Okay.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
and like so many people are contacting us, and I usually the one who answers the phone and like explaining them like what to do if they want to make a collaboration and stuff. But like for more exclusively, like for the like celebrities or magazines or brands, usually we have the contact person, and like for like some circumstances, like we do need like just telephone number and then deal, and then like we do the collaboration. Like I think the
Uh,
most effective one is like by telephone, see,
I
like
see.
from
Okay.
from emails from emails, like it needs like a long process, but from phone, like we actually like bam, like it's
Right
happened,
away. Right away. That's
It-
what I keep on saying. I keep on trying to tell the kids that they need to use the phone more. That's how you get business done. Nobody gets business
yes.
done on Instagram. Okay. Interesting. So, wait, let me. Are these people calling you? What age are they typically? Are they young? Are they old? What sort of yeah, I'm kind of curious about that part.
Yes, from inquiries that I get from phone, it's actually family. Like the mom actually calls, like, yeah, my child and I want to want to celebrate the birthday, and we want to have a photo shoot. And can you can you post us on your Instagram? Like, and yeah,
Ah,
like you should book the room from DPR team. So actually, uh, we have a different system. If someone wants to make a collaboration before they stay at our place,
yeah.
we actually like direct them to book with the PR team. So we from the PR team will help them with the booking by contacting the reservation team. So
Ah,
it could be the booking can be considered as like like the converted inquiries from PR.
get it, get it.
Yes.
Okay, okay. So also that way the you'll have the right handling of the guest too as well, right? Because
Yes.
you'll know the purpose of
Yes.
the guest is here for a
Mhm.
PR visit, and they might
Mhm.
get special treatment. Okay, all right, interesting, interesting. All right, that's actually pretty cool. I didn't know about that. So magazines, for a magazine, is there a specific role that this contact
Mhm.
person at a magazine would be called? Are they called Are they called a PR person in the magazine? What is the counterparty in the magazine or the brand called?
Actually, when I was an intern there, like, who handles magazines is mostly my supervisor, and like, I just observe from what she do, and like, from what I know, the PR team is only like sending the press release or like the articles that wants to be included in the magazines, and like, the contact person just let us know if they want to feature us on the magazine or not, and if yes, they will send the magazines to us, like dozens of magazines, and like we will make a report about it after, like, so that's what I know about the magazine part, I think.
Wait. Tell me. Okay, so all right. So the PR department of Four Seasons tries to contact a person in a magazine.
Yes.
They send
Mm-hmm.
the press release. They send the articles that the magazine
Mm-hmm.
they wish the magazine to publish. If the
Mm-hmm.
magazine agrees to publish, they send you a stack of magazines
Yes, like that.
because they're hoping you're going to distribute their magazine to your guests.
Not really. Like, I don't know what's the intention behind they sending us the magazines. Like, it like I never asked either, but like, I suppose so. Like,
Okay.
usually we can put it in the like waiting room or the lounge so that the guests can like read.
You
I
blew my
suppose.
mind. Mind blown. And of course, it would have the article that was already written by
Yes.
your.
Like,
Mind blown. Mind blown. Mind blown, everyone. Everyone, mind blown. I get it. I get it. I get it. I never thought about this, everyone. Mind blown. We have like hundreds of thousands of guests. I totally forgot about that. Totally forgot.
yes,
And maybe the PR team wants to actually access our guests, right?
yes, uh-huh.
From the magazine. Mind blown. Mind blown. Wow.
Like,
Wow. This
yeah,
whole time.
I
This
was
whole
like sometimes, like, the concierge will be like sending the magazines to our office. Like, I was like, oh my god, that's a lot of magazines with the same, like, same magazine.
Are
Like,
you
I didn't
hearing
know what
this?
what he
Are
would
you
do, but
hearing this? Shaylin, Latifa, is Latifa here? Oh my God. I totally forgot, Erica. I totally forgot.
yes.
We're not doing something to help the magazine. No, the magazine isn't trying to help us. We're helping the magazine.
Yes.
My
Yeah, yeah.
phone this whole time. This whole
I,
time. This
I
whole
think
time.
Bukit Vista should do that from
You
now
should
on.
have worked a little more re-intern again in the PR side of the business.
Yes.
Okay, hey Lolita, when we talk to Eve from Epicure, that is our way in, right? We have like hundreds of properties and we have thousands of visitors every year. Do you want your magazine to be, distributed through our
Yes,
network?
I haven't sent I haven't sent such things to her, but I think it's a really good
Hey,
thing.
this is why we need to do an inventory of all the things that we have. I totally forgot. We have like a lot of guests. And yeah, and these guests might actually subscribe to these magazines or at least see the ads
Yes.
in the magazines. This whole time, oh, I'm so dumb. This whole time. Well, better late than never. Better late than never. Oh my God,
Yes,
Erica,
better
we
late
must have
than
had
never.
100,000 guests so far, and we could have cooperated like 4 years ago. And oh, hey, you go through the desert in this metal box, pushing it every day, and then one day you find out there's a gas pedal.
Oh my, yeah, that makes sense though.
Yeah, that's like when you find out a discovery after. It's like, oh, I could drive this. I didn't need to push it this time. All right, wow, mind blown. Okay, thank you. I'm so happy I had this discussion with you, Erica. All right, I get it. The magazines want access to your brand, want access to your guests. Okay, all right. I had no idea about that. I had no idea. Wow. Okay. Great. Okay, let's go into the messaging. What kind of articles and let's say press releases, right? What kind of
Mhm,
articles and press releases get published, and what kind
mhm.
of stuff doesn't get published?
Mm. Like, for the first one is maybe the press release. Like our press release is like 100%, not 100%, like maybe 90% will be published in like every magazines that we collaborated with.
Okay.
And because like it's one of our methods in selling our campaign. Like maybe like when I was there, I helped a lot on the Valentine campaign, and like we have like two outlets that is like serving dinners for the guests. And like when I was helping with the restaurant there, by seeing the magazine, these magazines publishing the Valentine's press release, like the restaurant get booked like 1 week before the Valentine. Like
Wow.
it's fully get booked. So I think it's very effective, like from the magazines, because like it's not only like the magazines like in the magazine, but they also like sometimes in feature us in the social media. So like the magazine's Instagram, they also publish the press release there, like as one of their articles. And
Got
like
it.
that's for the press release. And for the other things, like if we have an event, or we have like if our GM has a meeting with like other companies like that, it also sometimes get published. Like, or maybe just want to discuss about the GM of the hotel. Like sometimes I see a lot of articles about the GM of the hotel. So like, yeah, I think what's going on in the hotel sometimes get published too, like beside
Okay.
of campaigns that we do.
All right. So like industry cooperation moment,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
Okay. Got it. Got it. I'm kind of curious, which is why does the magazine willing to publish something about your Valentine's? Why don't they just go buy an ad from us? Why do they give you kind of like the press release versus asking you to buy an ad?
Because I think they need content. And like sometimes some magazines not only feature our from the Four Seasons, like they will make a list of for example, like 5 hotels in Jakarta, like Ritz Carlton, Four Seasons, and and like, they
Ah,
will like list the like Valentine package, let's say. Like they will list down the Valentine package. So like they're making their own articles by from our press release. So they're
got
making
it. So sneaky.
their,
Well, I used to think those were like actual articles. Now I realize those are ads.
yeah. So they actually got the info from the hotel. Like and then they make the and then they make the article.
Okay, okay, provides information. See, once you know how the world works, it's kind of devious, yeah? All right, I didn't know that. I thought those lists were actually authentic. I didn't know they just went and said, tell us what you do. Okay,
Yes, but like for the details of the deal,
huh?
I didn't know exactly what's the deal is. Like what do they get? Like what we do we get? But from my observation, I think that kind of explains
Okay,
that.
got it, got it. I understand. And oh, this relates to timing then. Um,
Mhm,
how important is it to get the right timing? Because how are you going to know that they have
mhm.
this article coming out? And do they tell you, or do you just keep on sending and hoping that something that you send actually gets used by the reporters? Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually I get reminded of a funny story actually. Like my head department would like, Erica, send this email, Erica, make this press release. And like okay, and I was like, okay. And then like that's for the Chinese New Year campaign.
Hmm.
And then we moved straight forward to the Valentine campaign. And then when we were doing the Valentine campaign, it was like my head department was like, "Oh, Erika, you should see this Instagram. Like, they post our press release. Like, oh, you should see this magazine. Like, she doesn't know either. Like, when they will be posting us.
Oh,
So like, it will be like a surprise. So
okay.
I guess we didn't really know like when
I
the
see.
this magazine post us.
Got it. But I guess if you read some previous editions, maybe you could kind of guess what they generally publish, right? Like if they
Mhm.
are in like Valentine's. That okay? This gives. Oh, I get it. I get why you do themes, so that way you sync with the way that the publishing
Yes.
industry actually thinks.
But and actually, the publishing, usually like 1 week before the event. So like
Okay.
in like 7 February, before the Valentine.
Okay, before a major event. Okay, that sounds about
Mhm.
right. Okay, great. Erica, thank you so much. Do you want me to publish this and make you part of the Startup Masterclass? I don't know. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
Great. Great. We have this program called Startup Masterclass where we learn from
Um,
all of these different people in industry. I
uh-huh.
didn't wow, I didn't expect to get so much good input, but yeah, now you're joining like all these other people who have been like the heads of Airbnb and all these other things. Okay, if this is okay, I'd like to publish it, and you can yeah, I'll write on my own LinkedIn today, like, hey, I learned all these
Yeah.
cool things from America, and get you some views on that. Sound good?
Yes, sounds good.
Okay. All right.
And I actually have this like when I first got into Bukit Vista, like the first thing that I observe is like how Bukit Vista do the PR. So even though like I'm in HAR, like I want to know more about how Bukit Vista does the PR. And yeah, I think like I'm happy that my opinion gets heard.
Oh yeah,
Like
totally. I'm going to have a talk with your seniors to see why they didn't discover this talent you had. I think that could have been applied to actually a lot of departments and reservations. Like your
mhm,
story about Four Seasons and the Valentine's
mhm,
restaurant, I think was that could have actually allowed us to innovate on this particular idea
mhm.
and use PR to support reservations. So okay, no, I'm better late than never. This is why I say don't be a stranger, right? You never know, even though you're okay. Hey,
Oh, and
I'd like to help you out. Anything you need from me, let me know. Oh, wait, you wanted to
yeah,
say something?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and I would like to say one thing more.
Yeah.
I think what's really important in PR, it's actually collaborations with like small influencers,
Okay.
because from small influencers, like you get free, like sometimes you get free collaborations, like you both get what you wanted, like it's like a symbiotic,
Uh huh.
like I think when I was in Four Seasons, like that's the main thing that helped the marketing team. Like so, like
Oh.
from what I said, that PR team is there is actually under the marketing team. So, like we are the digital marketing parts,
Uh
and like it actually from the collaboration with local influencers or just our guests in particular, it actually helps the PR team a lot. So
understood.
we sometimes when we don't have contents, or we don't have we haven't do a photo shoot of the like upcoming campaigns, we use like user generated contents, and we get it from our guests actually, and like we usually like DM them like is it okay if we post it, actually same with Bukit Vista, but like I think we do it more like you know uh,
Consistently.
like daily, yeah.
Okay, all right, and post their content. I think that's a great idea. I'm a big fan of user-generated content myself, Erica, because I think
Mhm.
if you really think about it, marketing tries to interpret what the user wants and then tries
Yes.
to then tell the user through their lens what they want. But you might as well just find birds of a feather, right? Just kind of like
Yeah.
get one bird to lead another bird, and
Mhm.
it's a little bit more sophisticated that way. Erica, I've got to go to another meeting, but we need to talk more. I found,
Yeah, I guess like I would be very happy if I can help Bukit Vista, even though like I'm not working there, because like I already like fell in love with Bukit Vista, and like I would be very happy to help like the PR team or anything, like with what I can.
oh, fantastic, fantastic! Right, that's amazing. Okay, well, we'll get you back in for sure, and
Uh-huh.
let me arrange something that will be sustainable for all of us. Okay.
I see. I see. Okay.
All right. Cool. I'll talk to you later, Erica. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Jing, and thank you guys for listening to me.
Okay. Cheers. Bye bye.
Bye.